Hey guys, I have a good video that I just put out, but I realized the wind is really loud, and on my last video I had somebody comment they couldn't hear me well, so I wanted to redo this one so you can hear. But I wanted to talk about, and this fits all mental health disorders, dysregulations, diagnosis, whatever you want to call it. When we are children, so super young, when we are brought up and we are not able to express our emotions, there could be many different backgrounds of why we're not able to express our emotions. And so that could be when a parent is too busy to hear their children try to express their emotions, you could be physically gone, you can be emotionally gone, doesn't matter. When you have that absence in that child's life, they don't know how to express their emotions and regulate them. This also could be something that the caregiver, the parent, or the adult that is the guardianship, they don't empathize with the child, so they don't know how to allow them to express their emotions and regulate them. So as a young adolescent, regardless of what the background is, if you cannot express your emotions, it becomes normal to suppress them. And so you do this, and then as you get older, you suppress, and so the older you get, the worse it gets. And the thing is when that happens and you finally have this emotional release, it's usually like a bomb, and that's usually when explosive energy happens. And so that's verbally, that's physically, that's however it comes out like a bomb. So the thing is the most important thing you can do is communicate. When you don't understand your child, communicate with them and say, I don't understand, and try to conversate and understand what's going on. If it's not making time, well, what is your priority? Your child is your priority. You brought them into this world. You chose that path. So your child is your priority, not your hobbies, not your whatever you think is more important than your child, your job. Okay, your child is your most important. And same thing, communication. When you do that at a young age, they learn to regulate those emotions and have normal conversation and communication with the people around them, whatever relationship they're into. And so that could be friends in school, your peers at school, your relationships, and each relationship. So the thing is when you can self-reflect and say, you know what, I was emotionally suppressed as a child, regardless of the background or what's happening, and I wasn't able to express my emotions, and I built that up. Well, guess what? Now it's my responsibility, because the thing is I'm becoming that time bomb in every single relationship. And so the most important thing you can do is recognize and communicate, I guess is what I'm getting at, is when you start feeling a specific way, communicate that, regulate it immediately, and by responding, not reacting. And the more you do that, it's going to be easier to respond to not react. And so not suppressing it and holding it back, but also not only living in a high vibrational world, because when you only think that way, it's not constructive. And so that's still kind of suppressing emotions, and then at some point when something triggers it, that's when it becomes a bomb or explosive. And so if you just discuss through communication and healthy responsive communication with that person immediately, you can resolve the issue and it's no longer even a problem. So not only is it not a problem, but you both understand. That's where miscommunications come into, is when you don't communicate. And it's because whatever the situation is. So if you communicate and say, hey, this is what I'm feeling, and you communicate that, then you can again resolve it, and it's not suppressed. So no, it's no longer a future problem anymore. It's something that we discussed immediately. So anger issues, when it comes to unbalanced or unregulated emotions, when it comes to anything, the earlier you can start in your life, the better you're going to balance, and the better you're going to harmonize healthy communication. And love is high vibrational, but love is also constructive. If you only live in that high vibrational state, there's no constructive part of it. So again, you're still kind of in some ways suppressing it to keep yourself in that high vibration. Communicate in a responsive, healthy way. And do it as soon as you feel those feelings, express it. And be in partnerships, or find somebody that you can express it in a healthy way. If you don't have a spouse or a partner, I'm a life coach. I am here. You can express all you want to, and I will help coach you and guide you through the way. But communication, like, I don't know how much I can say that. That is the number one most important thing in any person's life, is communication. Do not suppress your emotions. Do not suppress your feelings. Discuss them right away, and healthy. And you'll have a healthy, happy life with every single person you come across, because you're regulating your emotions. You're regulating through communication. So, and again, this is all mental health, all behavioral, anything that creates these time bombs of suppressed feelings and emotions. So people don't have anger problems. People don't have mental health disorders. People don't have unmanaged or unregulated emotions. Autism is probably a big one. ADHD, I'm highly ADHD. And that's okay. It's really kind of a benefit and a superpower in my life, and I don't look at it as a negative thing. But I know that I am without a diagnosis, because I know how my brain works, and it's like a big supercomputer, and it's a benefit. But you have to learn how to regulate emotions. You have to learn how to regulate your energy, your whole nervous system, and your emotions. And so these are really not disorders. These are suppressed emotions and unmanaged behaviors, and unmanaged emotions, and unregulated emotions. And the number one cause is communication.